careful.
I know, don't break it.
I know, like, balls off.
I think
I'm like,
We're like, we have to
wood.
start all over.
A little more.
Right here, girl.
Oh, I feel like you're sitting on
You're
it.
sitting on
Yeah.
some.
Should I tell her about the cat that I ran over?
Oh,
Dude, I ran over.
stop.
Dude, I ran
Start.
over a cat.
Today?
Yeah, on our way.
Like right
on-
before?
Yeah, on our way here. Yeah.
Oh my god, did it die?
No,
Carole,
it didn't. Like
What
I
the?
looked.
Yeah,
I looked
it
through.
didn't.
I looked through the rear mirror, and then it picked itself back up. I was like, okay,
9 lives.
That's
Dude,
what we
said. We
That's the good
literally-
thing.
Yeah.
At least you didn't
I
kill
know.
it.
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
like-
goodness.
Dude, I was so sad. I was like,
But like you felt like the
yeah, dude, I felt it on both wheels. It was like on the left.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I felt it on both wheels. I was like, yeah. I know, but it's still alive though. I think. I hope.
It's out there all injured.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I'm gonna just pop up with a question and see where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you guys maintain healthy friendships?
Just like being yourself, and then like knowing like your friend, because I feel like it varies, right? Like per friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know. I guess like someone's
Every friend's
like
kind of different.
yeah. So every friend is like a different healthy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Different friendship with
Yeah,
each one.
like what
I
you
guess,
define
too.
healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you define like as like healthy? Like as
Maybe
in
That
staying
is
in,
true.
like staying in touch, maybe, or like
No,
just
yeah, like staying in
making
touch
time.
and making time for your friends, and like I guess keep maintaining that friendship for a while, because you know how there's some friendships where you become friends
Mhm.
and then it kind of just like
It dies out really
down,
fast.
Or
yeah.
drifts.
Mhm.
Yeah.
or you're like always
or something
arguing,
bad
or,
happens,
like,
yeah.
Yeah. I
So
feel
just
like,
like that.
also too, it comes down to like the connection you have with the person that will help you maintain the friendship, because
Mhm.
if it's not like strong or it's like not on good terms, then it's gonna kind of like fade away
Yeah,
easily.
drift
But
apart.
if you know that you have that connection, you're like, okay, you're gonna of course come back to that person
Mhm.
too.
Yeah.
And
And it's
continue
like a
doing it.
two-way thing too, because it's not like
Yeah.
what like one person does. It's like, well, what is the other person doing
Also
to
do
like
you reach
also
out
keeping
or-
like our friendship healthy?
Yeah.
Goes both ways.
I
I
for
feel like
sure,
as a
yeah.
mom, it was hard to find that balance, especially like in the very beginning. And I was just like, no, like I'm like so focused over here, but like it's
Yeah.
definitely important to keep like these friendships. Like
Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
you need it.
Yeah,
It's definitely
because I think
necessary.
it's because you know how like sometimes we'll go like weeks, months, like without
Yeah.
reaching out.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like there's some friendships where you can't like do that because like it'll just like drift
So weird.
apart.
Or it's
but,
like, oh, I did something, or like
Yeah.
it's tension. Or
but then
weird.
there's like other other friendships where you could go months without talking, and then like once you guys talk again, it's like
you
like
guys
yeah, you guys never like stop talking.
Mhm.
So it like how you said like different friendships like require like different modes of like
You were saying like to understanding of like we're all living our own lives and
Mhm.
experiencing different things too. So it's like my life could be different from yours, but it's like
Mhm.
having
We
that
support each
understanding
other.
and knowing like, oh, maybe they're in this, they're experiencing something different than and so having that understanding for them will also help a lot too
Mhm.
in the friendship, I feel.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yes.
I was
Yes,
just,
yes,
I
yes.
was just taking what she said. I was like, oh yeah, those are valid points.
Ah.
Okay, Sandy.
Yeah.
This is why we're friends.
Oh yeah, we could talk about how we met. I want to like.
That is-
Oh wait, yeah,
Yeah.
we should
Did
start
I
with
have
that.
Oh no, I had like what's your
No,
first
you had-
memory, huh?
Yeah, right. You did.
I
something
still want to
similar.
ask that.
But when
though.
you had first started, I was like, we can start off with like that, but we
Yeah.
can go to that too.
We definitely
Yeah.
should introduce ourselves like
We
that.
should.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know.
Well,
we
we've
should
all
also-
known each other
Yeah.
since high
Yeah.
school, and like we played sports together, and I always knew about Sandy.
Mhm.
Right. We went to the same high school.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was
And-
really funny.
And we played softball together. I played volleyball with Evelyn. I think that's where we met freshman year.
Yeah.
Volleyball.
Mhm.
Or going into freshman year in
Mhm.
the summer.
Yep.
We made like that.
I mainly like knew about you girls, but I had never spoken to you guys at all.
Yeah,
I just knew
yeah.
about you. I was like, oh, I know who that is. She was in high
Mhm.
school,
Mhm.
but never like had that like friendship yet until like
Mhm.
after when we actually met.
Yeah,
Just
so,
by
like, who would've
chance.
thought?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would've
Dude,
never
yeah,
pictured it.
I would have never put this group together.
I know, right?
It was random.
It's pretty random. It's like one from here, one from
But it
there.
ended up being perfect.
We came in a
like,
package.
you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So pretty much, guys, me and Carole, we've been friends since like middle school, and all four of us went to the same high school. But these two homegirls, they were separate, and we knew of them, but we weren't friends until we took a trip, and then the rest was history.
Right, yeah, it was like mutual friends. So it was like your
Well,
mutual friend, and then like
We took a
our-
trip,
yeah.
and then we needed more girls because I feel like that trip that we took, it was to Redwoods, and there was too many guys. And I remember I was like, we were thinking like, oh, like who can we invite? And I was like, oh, like I don't even talk to them. But I was like, I mean, we kind of have talked though. Me and Evelyn have kind of talked.
And we
throughout
had
the
classes together too.
Yeah, and throughout the years, we've like here and there messaged and stuff. But yeah, I was just like,
Ozzy.
Our number one fan.
I know. He's like
cheering mama on.
I know. Should I ask my mama?
Yeah, I hear her.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought of them too because they're always like such a good time. Like they're very sweet, and it's just I just thought we would all get along. I was just
And it was like an
why not?
outdoorsy trip too. Huh?
So,
So,
yeah, I've seen you guys travel. I think that's what was one of the main things. I've seen you guys like to do that stuff too. And like at that time, I feel like not many people were like
into doing
really
that
hiking
stuff.
and stuff. So then I was like, yeah, like let's just invite them. And you guys, or I think I asked you, and then you were like, yeah, like we're down.
And it was last minute too.
It was so
and
Yeah. Message me.
I think so. Oh yeah, I think I told him to message you guys or something.
Yeah.
Oh, because he was more friends with you guys. I think.
I
With
thought,
you.
yeah, I
with
feel like
you.
I was,
Yeah,
was
with
more
you.
closer to him.
Yeah, he talked to you, and I was like, cool. Like everyone kind of knows them, so like let's just bring them.
And then
along
I ended
a
up being
little
there
bit.
like, hi.
And I was already just
I
like,
didn't know you guys
just
much,
here.
but
Yeah. And literally since like the first day, like as soon as like we were there, we were all just kind of like.
Literally.
it took a little while to get comfortable, but then it
a
just
little
like
bit,
kind of
yeah. But then out of nowhere, we just like clicked, which was crazy.
Yeah.
It was not really awkward or anything.
No.
we figured out like we have this similar like humor and like
Yeah,
just weird
I know.
weirdness too that we're like wait, we're like wait, you get it?
That's funny too.
No, really. And then that's when it just started, and then
Look at Spider-Man's just.
Like,
wait a second.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have kind of like a question too. So do you guys believe in like coincidences or like things are meant to happen or like
Oh yeah.
do you guys believe like
I think
in those
everything's
kind
a
of things?
sign. I'm like,
Yeah,
That's a sign right there.
A
It's just like,
1,000%. I mean, I think we talk about it too, like even with us, like how we met and like just stuff that has happened with us through our trip and stuff. We were just like, whoa.
It feels like it's sometimes meant to be.
Yeah,
Things like
because it
that,
just happened like out of nowhere, like,
Mm-hmm.
and like we just kept in contact, and it was like we kept our little group message, and it just never
we
died
kept
down.
it going.
We stayed
And
connected.
everybody at the trip thought we knew each other for like years and years and years, and
We had just got together.
yeah, we were like,
Very-
no,
Yeah.
Just
no.
went.
They're like, you guys talk the same, you guys like act the same, like
We always do say we want to go back to that where we met,
Yeah,
like
we
in
met.
Redwoods.
it's just very
And
beautiful there.
It's just kind of, it's just very
it's like
far.
magical. Oh yeah.
It's like about like 9 hours up California
Yeah.
from where we're at. So
Yeah.
they don't know, so I'm like, I gotta let them know.
I
Give them the
Yeah.
information.
Yeah, we're just chatting like if we're just in the sala, in the kitchen. But,
Also, girls, real quick, I know we love to chat, but in my ears when we so cute.
go Askies.
Whenever everybody's talking at the same time, it kind of like muffles.
Oh.
So just be
Right.
careful.
Okay.
And we tend to do that a lot.
Yeah,
we do.
Like right now.
Like,
Like right now.
Like, we did-
like right now, we're over here.
Yeah.
we should have like a buzzer where it's like, zzz, no, just kidding. That sounds like
Just raise your
surprise.
hand. Just kidding. No, yeah. So just when someone's chatting, I know we love to be like, like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Which is, you know, just.
Okay.
Aww, what's a
He's like, excuse me.
He's like, I hear a lot of ruckus.
Hey,
Like, what's going on? Show me.
You know,
Ay, qué hermoso.
He's up.
Oh my goodness.
He won't be sleeping anytime soon, huh?
It's
No.
10. I don't know. He's usually asleep by like 7.
Dude, he's way past. Yeah.
Dude, he's so cute.
This crazy boy.
I know, he's so sweet.
He seems a bright ass.
But like to my original question about like how do you maintain friendships, I feel like with us, because like it was so spontaneous, like how we met, and then like for especially for 4 people to like stay connected is kind of like hard.
That's hard.
Yeah, so I
don't know
feel
how we
like
do it.
I know
It is, yeah. Especially when like we try to get together and like someone can't.
we still
Right,
make
yeah.
it work eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And then when one person can't, we're like, all right, what day is the best? What's
Yeah,
the next
yeah.
best day? And we continue trying.
Yeah,
Then
but we
eventually-
always keep in touch, and we have since 3 years.
Yeah, our little
Yeah,
group
we
chat, no
keep
matter
it
what.
make sure-
There's like
make
either
sure.
a video being sent, because we have a group chat on Instagram too.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we try to like sometimes
Random, thoughts.
incorporate little things, because we're not very like talkative, like an everyday, like all day type of
Oh, yeah, no,
type of girls.
that's
We're not.
normal.
Yeah, we're not like that. Or like calling each other every day or FaceTime each other. Like we're not really.
That's a normal
Yeah.
thing.
Like, don't you ever do that?
I'm just kidding, Kobe. I'm kidding.
Oh, I know. You guys are going to have to FaceTime me.
No,
too.
but
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, but I was gonna say too. I feel like like also like how we said like understanding that we all have our different like lives and schedules is also important to like keeping like good relationships, because like it could be easily felt like, oh, Sandy isn't like hanging out with us for like 2 weeks, so then she doesn't like us, or she doesn't want to hang out with us, or Carole doesn't fucking reply, like, you know.
I feel like
But it's like we're understanding about that.
we know each other's schedules kind of by now.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Know
oh,
each
you're
other's
probably
lives.
doing this or that. I
Yeah.
also have your location. So.
I know, like, what's
I
going on?
need yours. We need to
I
we need to
know.
share some.
I know.
Yeah, we
I
need
just
to-
have
Oh yeah,
I just have
Carole.
yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have you too.
I have you
You got
too.
everybody, huh?
Huh?
You got everybody?
Except
I need Carole.
Oh,
I need
okay, okay.
Carole.
And then I need you too.
I need
Okay.
you.
And then you.
I need you
and
guys.
Yes too. Yeah.
And you need me, yeah.
But we all kind of know
I'm
even
gonna
when we're
request
together, we're like, where's this person at? And one of us is always like, let me see.
Yeah, right. Yeah, when we're together,
Someone's
checks.
always like, let me see.
Someone's got it.
Someone
Someone
there.
can check.
Do you have any other questions?
We're all looking at the audience like Dora.
We're looking there, but it's like there. It's like that one. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I should have took a screenshot of my questions and like sent it to one of you.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't remember what you wrote though.
Yeah.
Do you?
I can't remember.
Some of them.
What was
Yeah,
my
it was
question?
there was a lot.
I do want to ask a question of like, what was your first impression of like each one of us?
Let's see, that's kind of hard
Maybe
because
you
we
try to
kind
think
of knew
about-
each other like in high school.
Well, I
So
guess
that's
like,
kind of
what was your
when-
impression like in high school of like when you saw us? Like, did she look nice? Did
Yeah, I mean, I think you were one of the first ones that I really talked to because I
Mhm.
came from a middle school where not a lot of people from my middle school were going to the high school, so I was
Yeah.
kind of like the new girl. And
Us
like,
too.
yeah, I didn't know too many people. I feel like there's so many like all of your people and stuff.
Yeah.
Me.
I'm like,
what are you saying? What are you saying about it?
yeah, and I feel
You
like
guys are from Makia?
No,
no,
Greenfield.
they're Greenfield.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So even
All you guys?
less.
just us?
Yeah.
Oh,
two?
just you two.
You
Okay.
No,
Oh,
no,
you
Key,
know,
It's like
Key.
what you
Okay.
just said.
Okay, okay.
I know.
Are you listening?
Just be one.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't know too many people, and I think you were like literally one of the first ones that I
Mhm.
started talking to when we
Yeah.
were in volleyball. And yeah, I mean, we were always pretty similar. Like, and then I knew you guys from softball, and I think I don't know, I didn't think like anything bad. It was just like, oh, like, you know, we're like
They're
a fun time, and like, you know,
Yeah.
that you guys were never like problematic people or like drama people, you know, or anything like that. So it's always really fun. And Sandy, I don't know, we didn't know anything much about her, but she was just like looked like a little sweet,
My
like
own
smart
world.
little girl, just
Floating
yeah,
around.
just like Sandy.
Aw.
Oh well, actually, she was friends with like my baby daddy over here.
Oh yeah.
So I knew her more because they were like in the same friend group, and I would see her
Oh.
like sitting like in the table. But beyond that, yeah.
Right.
But I mean, from first impressions from when we met like at Redwoods or like when I would see you like and things, yeah, like super nice. Obviously, like never any bad thoughts about you guys.
Me, yeah. Like I like seen you guys at school, but I never fully like, you know, when you're just kind of like, you see a bunch of people all
There's
the
just so
time.
many people,
Yeah, like I was like, I know who they are, I've seen them, but I don't know them. Like I don't know nothing about them. I just know their face. I just seen their face all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And you, I knew a little bit more because friend, yeah, that she
Oh, yeah.
was friends with you.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I don't like saying names.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
We lose.
I know.
No, it's okay. Yeah,
We're on my-
but
Everybody.
but
mean,
yeah. So
nothing
you,
bad,
and you,
but,
I remember
yeah,
seeing super
true.
sweet. I was like, oh, like yeah, she seems super sweet, and then that friend is really sweet too. I was like,
Mhm.
oh, she's a sweet girl.
Yeah, because I remember I would say
Yeah.
hi to you because I just knew you from her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the only one that I like ever would say hi to because I didn't know you guys yet really.
Mhm.
And yeah, like I remember. I remember seeing you. It was you guys together a lot too.
Yeah, they were a little duo.
But I don't remember ever being like, oh, like
Yeah, I
she
don't think
seems.
we
Yeah,
Like, I don't, yeah.
any direct contact.
You're like, who's that bitch?
No, because you know there are some people who are like, you know, they.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then when I seen you guys again on the trip, it was super random because I had no idea you were like you guys were all going.
Mhm.
Like, my boyfriend had told me, you know, all these people were going, and then out of nowhere we're like getting ready to go, and then I see all you guys. I'm like, oh, what the heck? Like, I didn't know they were coming, but I was just like, okay, hi. And then I know we were all kind of like the same because we didn't know really, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little shy.
Right. So, but I mean, I don't remember thinking anything of it yet. Like, I kind of was just like, okay, they're coming, but like I don't, yeah, but I don't know them yet, and so I was like, okay, we'll see how that goes because you never, you know, like with people you never really know how things go.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess like
okay.
I never know how it was gonna go, and I was like,
Alex
okay.
cried.
Yeah, Carole cried louder.
It's like baby
Let's take
ASMR.
it back. Here you go.
Give me a mic.
Earl, we never really hear him cry.
I know,
Yeah,
this was
no,
like the first
doesn't.
time when he cries.
Yeah.
And
No.
even then, that's him not really.
When he's hungry too.
It's just it's so late for him.
You already
Oh,
finished your
yeah,
answer,
Carole.
right? Okay.
Carole.
My first impression of you guys. Okay, I'm gonna start with you since I
She's
met
like,
you
she's
first.
like, I have a lot to say right now.
I know. She's like, well.
Since you asked.
Be nice. I'm just kidding.
No, the truth.
I'm like, you really think I would say something mean?
No.
Okay.
I hope not.
Dude, I can't remember. It's been like so
It's
long.
been a long
like, I'm like, what
time.
did I think of her?
Because
I can
audience.
barely
I
remember
know,
what I
huh?
did yesterday.
Yeah.
When was it? When
Dude,
did
it
you
was back in middle school.
Yeah,
like, it was
like
like
2008.
What has it been like 10, 15 years?
2008.
Dude, I sound old saying that.
Yeah,
like 10, 15
a long
2008.
time ago.
Yeah. I just remember like you were like our friend's friend. Like you were friends with like Andy's friend.
I think so.
Our friend. Oh,
Yeah.
no name dropping. Damn it. But she's
You're-
okay.
what's her name?
We'll get her.
It's fine.
We'll get her
Hi,
clout. I'm just
Cindy.
kidding.
That's me.
I just remember you were like friend. You were like a friend of a friend, and then you were really nice. You know what? I thought you were really nice because there was this girl that we didn't like because she was like weird.
Oh, wait, don't
Like, we're gonna talk about this after.
It's okay. As long as you don't say her name.
It was middle school.
I don't
Yeah.
think she.
Yeah.
She won't know.
I'm like, I don't think she existed.
Oh,
I forgot what happened to her.
Oh no. What do you mean?
I know. I'm like, wait.
Oh my god.
What kind of doesn't exist?
I was like, I don't know what happened to her. Remember we
Carole.
saw her the finger.
The finger.
That's so mean.
Dude, I
Why
know.
did we call her that? I think it's because she had
It's
like an
'cause she-
injury.
I
Oh.
was like, it's because
Oh,
she
no,
looked
that's-
like a finger.
No.
I do remember her name though, but yeah, we would call her the
Anyways,
finger.
so I remember like
Sorry, it was like the fingers.
I feel like you're the farthest one away.
okay.
Look at them.
Yeah. Hold it.
Yeah. Like the spike is.
Yeah, so like I just remember, like I just remember you were like friends with like you were friends, you were
Uh-huh.
friends with like finger. So I thought you were really nice. That's so mean. I sound like a mean girl.
It's okay. I feel like
I'm canceled.
I feel like I feel like friend groups we come up with nicknames,
like nicknames
for
for people, like
yeah.
our crushes. I have
No, I think it's because she had weird fingers.
Was
Guys,
that one? There's like all these reasons.
Okay, so
Was it this?
continue.
anyways. And then, so I thought you were really. I couldn't even finish my thought. I thought you were really nice because you were like friends with her.
Oh.
Worse.
Worse. I mean, she was honest. She was honest. Oh my god, she's a
So
nice
you,
girl.
so you thought I was nice because I was friends?
Yeah, because everybody was like really mean to her. Like no one
Actually,
wanted. It's because like in middle school, like I
That's
don't know,
true.
like
Good character
people
trait.
were like so mean.
People
and,
are
like,
mean like
bullies,
you.
like me.
Oh, you're like,
So like yeah, so the fact that like she like still was friends with her despite like everyone like being mean to her, I'm like okay, she's nice. But that was my first.
that's our Evelyn.
That was my
That's our
answer.
Evelyn right
No, yeah, I feel like
That's our Evo.
Yeah.
yeah, people were really mean to her.
I hope she's
So that
doing
was Evelyn's
That
first
was her
impression.
first impression. Very nice.
I'm scared of the rest.
good. Right, I know.
What's to
Oh,
come
what do you
now?
think? What do you think?
And then I think Katie, I probably knew you next. I feel like I met you. I think it was softball, and I remember like you had really pretty hair, and I just
Aw.
remember it was like always long and straight. So I just remember like that was my first impression. It's like oh she's so pretty, her hair's so nice.
Aw.
Yeah, so that was my first impression.
Okay.
And then for Sandy, I remember, yeah, I knew you from like high school, kind of like you said. Like I didn't really know you, but I just remember like we would see each other in passing. But yeah, I also thought you were like really pretty and nice too. But yeah, that was my first impression. I guess
I'm done now. I'm done now.
I was like, I'm done being
That was it. I'm gonna be nice, you said.
very nice now.
Well, for me, I don't really remember, but I remember I thought like you were just really nice. But yeah, and then sadly, same thing. It's like I knew you from like other people, but I never met you. But I always thought you just seemed like nice and sweet. And then Katie, I remember I thought you were really funny. I don't know. Yeah, that's
With
it.
the journey.
Yeah, because
She was pretty
Because I remember like, when we had that one teacher, was it math? And we were with the tall guy and the short girl. I don't want to say their names. Do you remember?
Math. What was the teacher's name?
And we would call our little group something.
Oh, yes. I remember. I remember specifically the last day of school.
Yeah, I have pictures of us.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was really fun. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, but we would be like twerking and like.
No, literally.
Twerking in
Yeah.
class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like the thing. So we're just like funny doing it, not like provocative.
Mhm.
But no, we're just goofballs. Yeah. Our whole little group.
That sounds fun.
We've always been just weirdos.
Yeah, I feel hot. I feel
Yeah,
nervous.
that's how I was earlier. That was me earlier with that story. I had to like calm down and chill.
You just kept going.
I kept digging myself deeper in the hole.
The story got worse.
Drip chips.
I have hot Cheetos up there.
Carole wants to
Carole
snack.
wants to-
If we can get out of this area.
I know, we can do
I'll get some right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
You're after.
Who in this table would you pick to go? Like, if you were to be stranded in an island, like, who would you want to be there with you?
Ooh.
Pick wisely. I'm just kidding.
Let me see. Everybody's skills.
Everybody's
Dude,
skills.
everybody's so smart here.
Yeah, just one. That's kind of
Just
unfair.
one. Just one. No, Sandy.
And
this
why?
Is my question.
And why?
And why you would take
Just one person. Where are we stranded again?
in an island?
Like what kind of? I'm just kidding.
What kind of island? What's the weather like?
A tropical island.
What happened?
A tropical
Oh,
island.
welcome to numbers.
So I would choose you, Evelyn,
Aw.
because you eat plants and all that stuff. So you would help me. You would help me. You would tell me what I could eat because we're on an island. We may not have like animals.
You're smart.
So I would choose the vegan vegetarian. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's really smart. That's a smart one. That's a smart one.
Thank you. Appreciate
Not
it.
not to eat. Too.
You're right.
Honestly, I would
Like
agree with
food
all you
thing.
guys.
Maybe someone that protects me.
Who would that be?
I don't know, Carole. Carole could drag my ass if I'm like half dead. She wouldn't leave me behind.
For real, Carole.
Carole, I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah, it reminds me of the time when we were at that concert, and then I was like, "Are you okay, Evelyn?" And then you were not okay because you were just feeling, all flustered. And then I look back to Carole, and I'm like, "Are you okay, Carole?" She's like, "I'm not okay because Evelyn's not okay."
Yeah, I
And
remember.
I was like,
she's compassionate.
damn it! Now you guys are
I
both
was
not
like,
good.
She won't leave
Yeah.
you behind.
Yeah,
Or actually, she might. It's 50-50.
You're gonna make her change your answer.
I
She
know.
might freak out.
Yeah, she's pretty
Remember
promising.
herself.
I think I would probably choose. I don't know, because I feel like each one of you kind of like.
Yeah.
Like,
you
you would-
chose this question.
I feel like we
I know, it's your turn.
You haven't thought about this?
I know yourself.
Well, you should have an answer.
Because like how you were talking about in San Francisco, I feel like you would be really good to like calm me down and like if shit's going on in the island, like you're gonna be the one to be like, Evelyn is fine, like we got this, like it's cool. And then I feel like Carole, like I feel like she would be. Who would you be?
She's like, what would you?
She's like, so I'm not choosing you.
I feel like me and Carole have like the same mindset, so I feel like
Yeah,
our
we're,
two
like, the
minds
same.
together, like
You
we'd
guys
be
know
able
each
to
other
build
for
a
so
whole
long.
city.
Oh,
And I feel like that'd be cool. And then with Katie, I feel like we just have fun and fuck shit up.
that's a good thing.
Yeah, we
So
make
what
the
should
time
you
pass
You said
by.
pick one. You were like,
We'd make the time pass by.
I guess I'll pick Carole. I'll build a city. Well, I feel like
Take
we
it
could
easy.
do a lot. Yeah. We'll build a podcast. I'm just kidding.
Do it out there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be tight.
It would just be like just your guys' little city.
Yeah, no one else. No.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Can I have like more time to think about this?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I would survive.
Yeah.
I probably would not.
I probably get eaten. I'm very
I wanna
tiny.
say-
I'm very tiny. I'm an easy meal.
Well, what would we get?
You're a
eaten by?
snack.
But then Carole would carry me, so it's okay.
She'll probably eat you.
Aww.
Who's the tastiest here?
I know. We're like
the
Eating plant-based over here.
I got good nutrients.
I was thinking though, like if we were on an island all stuck, like the question is like, what would we all do, like to help each other? On that island?
I think I'd be the forager.
Oh, you
To like forage like food and resources and stuff.
Yeah, I can see that.
I would give us like healthy coping skills that we need to like
Yeah.
get through it.
You're a therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, guys.
I feel like I'd be like the navigator. Like, okay,
Meditate.
now we're gonna do this, or we're gonna try to do this, or like.
I can see that. I can see you.
I feel like I'd build the shit.
Yeah.
Like I'd make us like our little
See, we make a good team. We make a good team. We make a good team.
Like I made our little
Dude,
picnic
yeah.
table for our picnics. Like I built it myself.
She did.
Oh my
So I'd
God.
probably make us like a little, like bed or like
Aw.
Or treehouse.
treehouse, a
So,
TV.
or
We put on
all our
peaceful.
spears and
Yeah.
I got us equipped.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we make a
Look
good
at that.
team.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Let's go to Island.
I
Let's go to Island.
So which island are we going to?
For real, like vacation. Yeah.
Sponsors.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, really though. That's how we go. Don't look at that.
I have mine over there.
I have mine in my purse.
Dude, I actually use it for everything. Like, I have the big old tub too, like the container.
Oh yeah, I have like the squeeze tube for
Yeah,
sure. I'll be putting that on my
it's so-
elbows when it's feeling a little rough too.
Yeah.
Literally anywhere.
Every day too. I don't think there's a day that I don't use it.
Yeah.
Same, like before bed, like put it
Yeah.
on.
Oh yeah, I drench
In the
myself.
winter, whenever I would get like dry on like certain areas of my face,
Oh yeah.
that I would always put it on.
Mm-hmm. And it's even good, like, over makeup or under
Yeah.
makeup.
Yeah.
It's like a good
Hey,
primer.
I've never tried that.
Yeah, it's a good primer so you don't get, like, crusty or flaky.
And you're like all dewy. You stay all
Yeah,
nice.
you look good and
I've been
good
trying
glazed
like that.
donut.
I tried it on my baby. When he was born, he had like a lot of little bumps and he was like really dry when they were like going away.
Mm-hmm.
So I would literally for him and they have like a baby aquaphor.
You just
Oh.
fill them all up.
Mm-hmm. I just
Oh,
get that all up in
That's
there,
so
and it worked. It works.
it works.
It does work.
It's really good.
I still want chips.
But I should bring chips home because
Yeah, like snacks.
So will you be able to hear the like
yeah,
The ASMR.
ASMR?
Some people are into that.
they are.
It might get us more views,
We could do, you know how people do like mukbangs?
Oh
yeah.
And we
I
just
like-
whisper.
I want to do one of those.
Yeah.
We should do that. We should
I want
do
to
it.
do
We
one.
should. That'd be fun. Just eat
I mean, we
and
still
chat.
can.
I know.
Carole,
She's a little juicy.
I
Wants a snack. No, really, like, I love the ones where it's like noodles and they're like,
Oh, yeah, me too.
And they're
Those are
whispering.
bomb.
I like the whispering.
I'm trying to think of another questions I had. I don't remember what I
And there was like, I remember we went through them too, like so many times. We just like,
Yeah.
we
Really?
We're like,
You had a list of some.
It's because it's on my phone, but my phone's recording. So I'm not very prepared, but it's okay. I'm just kidding.
What time is it?
I
Oh, it's
just
10:25. It's early. Actually,
It's
Early. Come on.
Friday.
the night is young. Huh?
Define early for everybody. Oh, I was gonna talk about TJ Maxx. I literally got followed when I was pregnant there with my mom by this freaking guy. Yeah, some crazy freaking guy. Like, was not even making it like trying to hide it. Like, I think he was first following this other girl because I thought
Was
they
she
were a
pregnant
couple.
too?
No,
Oh,
no, it was just
I was like,
her.
maybe you had a thing for like
Maybe
pregnant.
that couldn't happen.
Yeah.
But no, I thought they were a couple because he was like so close to her, and then like
Was he older? Like an older man?
maybe like 30s, not too old. And yeah, I remember like he was with the girl and like he just kept looking at her like if they were a couple. So I was like, okay, that's her boyfriend. So they were like shopping and I'm like we're like right next to them and we're like looking at I don't know what the fuck we're looking at. And then yeah, like so we keep walking and he's just like following us literally every single place we go. And then I told my mom and she realized she was like, dude, I've noticed too. So then like on purpose we were just like walking literally randomly like to like different corners of the store. And
follow?
he was literally following us. Literally following us. So we're like, all right, let's get out of here. So then we go out to the checkout line. We turn around. He's in the checkout line.
Oh my
What
god.
the heck?
So then we check out, whatever, right? And I'm like, okay, like as soon as we check out, we're going back inside the store. And then we'll really know if he's following us.
Yeah.
So we check out and we go back inside the store and he goes back inside the store.
Did he buy anything?
Yeah, I don't think so. I
He was
can't
just
remember. I
lying?
can't remember. I just remember because he was behind us. I just like kept trying to look like from like my side view to see if I could see him. And then we had to go tell the workers to like walk us out and stuff. And I think the guy stayed in there.
What the heck? He's like, alright,
Because
next
once
person.
you got the attention of the worker.
Yeah, I think so. Because he was watching us like as we were like telling the workers.
Yeah,
and
dude, that's
stuff.
scary.
Dude, literally
People are super
terrifying.
weird.
And then once that was there, like there was another like white guy like outside too, like just like standing there like watching. Like I don't know if they were together or something, or if they were trying to like steal our purses or something because I can't run. Or
Maybe.
And you were with your mom too.
I was with my mom. Yeah.
Dude, that actually happened
Dude,
to
like
me
it's really scary.
at Ross, but I was alone.
Oh gosh, dude.
Yeah,
that's, like,
same
I
thing.
hate
He
that
was like
stuff.
following me like through every aisle, and I was just like, like kind of keeping my eye on him, and then I went to the checkout line. Yeah, he was like behind me, and I was just like, oh hell no. So I literally turn around and I look at him and I just like stare at him, and he like looks at me. He's just like I think I caught him off guard, and so he just like he looks at me and he's just kind of like, and then he like looks away, and I was just like, I literally just turned around like completely 360. 360? 180. 180. Oh,
You turn right back around.
A circle.
No, but yeah, like I literally, and I was scared to do it because I get scared like confronting people. But I was like, no, I was like, I want him to know that I see him. Like I know that you're
Like, you
behind
don't
me.
scare me.
Yeah, you don't scare me. So I literally just turn around and I just literally like make eye contact, and I'm all scared, but I was like, no, I'm gonna freaking hold my ground.
Alpha.
Yeah, and then he just like he like looks away, and then I'm just like, okay. So then I kind of like I'm like let's say he's there, like I'm just like this, like facing like kind of towards him, but diagonal. And then I looked to see if he had anything in his hands, and he just had like one like little lotion, and I was like, there's no fucking way you came to TJ Maxx. I was like, you're going through all the aisles,
Yeah.
and you have one lotion. I was like, no.
I was like, it's for you.
Yeah.
Trying to act
Yeah.
like not
I saw you
suspicious.
looking at this.
He's like, wait, you dropped this? I'm like, oh. No, but yeah, and then I think after that, he probably got nervous because he ended up not buying it. He just like laughed.
It's really scary being a girl.
It really
Dude.
is.
Like, I don't want to ever, like, go
Yeah.
pump gas
Predators.
anymore. Like,
You don't do.
Oh, I have a weird story of like when I was in the parking lot, Albertsons parking lot, and okay, so I was walking out, gonna get into my car, and then as I'm walking to my car, he didn't know that was like literally my car, but he like this guy across from my car was like, hey, like that, and I was like, and then I went to my car door, I opened it, and he was right across from it, right? So he's like, hey, like in front of me, do you know? And he looked like all trying to look confused, and he's like, do you know the directions? Like he had like directions, but like acting confused. The directions to Acres Street, and I was like, Acres is literally down the street because the Albertsons that's on, or you know, right? It's down like literally down the street.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I was kind of wait, caught me off guard, right? And I was like, it's down the street, but I was like almost getting in my car, like I wasn't near him. I was just kind of like, bro, it's down the street. Like, you look lost. Like, go drive down the street.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't have said nothing, but like, still, like, it kind of just caught me off guard. And then I was just like, he's like, and you know what he told me? He was like, can you take me there? Like, can you take me there? And he pointing at his own vehicle that he had his car door open. He pointed at his car vehicle. He's like, can you take me there? And I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, okay, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
And then so the girls next to me, and there was a SUV, a big one. And they, I guess, I don't know if he had talked to them, but I looked over. No, they started honking their car. They were honking, and then I looked, and I was like, what the hell? Because they were right next to me. They were like, go now. They were telling me that, and I was like,
oh my god.
I got super scared, and I like got in my car, I fucking went, and I was just scared that he was gonna be like following me, and like, dude, I was like, not okay.
Dude, it's so scary being
I
a
was
girl.
like, okay.
It's
Dude,
literally so
no,
scary being a girl.
I always tell people, no man is gonna ask a girl for help.
Dude, yeah.
True.
That's
Never.
True.
Because like no
Right.
man's gonna do that unless he wants like something else from
Something
you,
fishy.
right,
Yeah.
Alexis?
True.
Can you confirm? Since you're the only
Male in this room. No.
Because think about it, what if, just think about it, like if a man is actually like mentally okay and a normal person, like he's not
Right.
gonna go to a young pretty girl and be like, hey, can you give me a ride? Hey, can you give me directions? Hey, can you
Right.
He
help
should
me
be
with
able to
this?
do that.
He's
Yeah.
gonna either do it himself or ask another man.
Yeah.
So every time
Or
a
look it up on
man,
your phone.
yeah, every time a guy asks me for something, I'm like, no. There are like 20 other men out here. Go ask them. Like, leave me alone.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
That is true.
Okay, I want to tell a
It's
story
crazy.
now.
Oh my, we
so
all have stories.
I
was
I
sad.
don't know if I don't know if I had already told you, but whenever, oh yeah, I think I told you whenever
Which
I was
one?
like leaving Chevron.
Which one was it?
Okay, so I was leaving Chevron, and then like there's this car that was like gonna turn in, and I was gonna go to an intersection, and then the guy like he kind of like he's pointing at my tire, so I was like, oh shoot, like my, so then like I rolled, I rolled down the window, and he's like, oh, like there's like a nail or something, and I was just like trying to like tell me that there's something wrong with it, but I was like, no, I had just changed my tires. So then I was like, oh, okay, thanks, like I'll check it right now. And then he was pretty much like trying to like
Get you to pull over.
yeah,
Just
but then I was like, oh no, thank you. And then he changes the subject real quick. He's like, what's your ethnicity? And I was
What
just
the-
like, yeah, and I'm just like, I'm like, like, I'm Mexican. He's like, oh no. He had asked. He's like, are you Arab? I was like, no, I'm Mexican. And he's like, oh. And then he started like trying to make small talk. And I was like, okay. I was like, why are we having this conversation? Like leaving Chevron. So I put the window up and I freaking drove off. But it was so freaking like it was so random.
How do you go from hey you have a
dude,
you're tired
to like between ethnicity, like boy, like
people are so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Dude, I was just at the gas station. It was at A&P and then went on the highway, like by my house going into like the
okay.
So I was in that one, and then I was pumping gas there really quick, and then there was nobody else there first of all, and then like as soon as I got out of my car, like this little car like pulled up, but it looked like it was going that way, and then it saw me and it literally turned right back around and it parked right next to my car. Like I was in the last aisle of pumps. So there was nothing else over here, and the freaking car parked right next to my car to the point where if I opened my passenger door, it would have hit their car. Like they were right there, dude.
They're not even supposed to be there.
And they were just sitting, like chilling there, and I only kind of saw them because like from the front, but like all their windows were like blacked out. And then I pretended that like I was waiting on somebody because I was by myself, and I ended up just sitting like on the passenger door because I was not about to walk like right between our cars. And I was just like waiting there, and like I couldn't really see. Like I was trying to like look at the like how you were like said that you were gonna stare at them. Like I was just looking like I'm freaking watching you guys. Like I was like I don't know who else is in that car or something. And then I kind of saw him like turn around because he kind of had like a hat or something. And I just remember like thinking they probably turned around. I like hopped in my freaking driver's seat and I took off like that. The car still stayed there.
Yeah.
And it was like literally right next to my car, like right next to it. It was so freaking creepy.
No, it's scary being a girl.
No, it really is.
I don't like
like
it.
we all need
Dude,
friends. We all need
random
friends.
thought. Remember in Hawaii? Remember
That
Hawaii?
guy.
The guy with the business cards?
Yeah, that guy with the business card. I
Dude, there was
remember.
one time we went to Hawaii for our high school graduation, and there was this guy,
didn't
this
we
older
look
guy.
up the website and it didn't exist.
Yeah, there was this older guy, and it was like kind of like nighttime. It was already late.
Dude, it was hella.
And we were walking around in like what was it, like an outdoor mall?
It was like a strip.
Kind of
I don't know if it was like a strip or something, but it was outdoors. Yeah. And he had a dog, huh?
Yeah, and then this old man like stopped us, and I think he like started off by like complimenting us, and then he was like, "Oh, I have a card because I'm a masseuse," and we're just like, "Oh, okay."
Wow.
But then he was like, "Oh, I also have a card because
Dude,
I'm
so
a
many
dog
business
trainer,"
cards.
and we're like, "What the fuck?" And then he's like, "Oh, and I also have a card with some fucking other thing," and he had like all these business cards for like different businesses, and we're just like, "What the heck? Like this is kind of weird." And then didn't he like follow us? Like,
Yeah,
was
he
following
did.
us.
He was like,
Oh, wow.
I remember
It was
he was
weird.
around, and then there was like a few of us too. I think it was like me, you, and Vane.
I think so.
Yeah, and he was. I don't know how we got rid of him, but we just like I think we just walked fast.
It was weird.
No,
Dude, we've had so many
he knows too
situations.
that there's like high school students on that
Oh,
trip.
yeah.
Like they know.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, like these girls are probably down.
Yeah.
Because I remember too. I forgot where we were, but we were walking in the strip too, and some guy kept following us. So we went into a store and pretended like we were shopping there until he left.
Probably.
Do you remember?
I feel like it happens way too
so
much. I'm like, which one?
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, literally. I feel like that's probably
Was
every
it in
girl
Hawaii?
doing that.
has
No,
stories.
it was you and me, and we were walking and we were like holding each other, and we kept turning, and he was on the other side of the street.
Oh, dude, I feel like it's
Thank
happened
you.
like a lot.
And we
but I'm
went
just
into
like, which
like
one?
a souvenir store. I forgot where we were. It was I don't remember.
So you don't remember
I
what
don't
it was?
remember
Okay.
where, but it was like somewhere beachy. I think.
Yeah, I remember. I think we got followed. I don't know if we followed, but remember there was this guy that I don't know. He kept trying to talk to us, and then he had something like on his mouth where he couldn't really talk.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was like me, you,
So
Emily,
these
and
are natural
Vanessa.
No.
No.
In Hawaii?
Yeah,
They look natural.
Can't
They look like your natural.
yeah, but I just feel like
Kinda
it's like you said it.
Mhm.
It happens a lot. So.
And they just
No,
look
yeah.
very thin because I feel like sometimes they leave them
It
super
happens
thick.
a lot.
Oh.
Let me see.
Sorry.
No,
No, it's
I got
okay. I said
distracted
they
now.
look so natural because they look so thin.
You still have
Sometimes
these?
they
Are these from your
Yeah.
graduation? Oh my gosh, they've lasted a long time.
Yeah, they're growing out. I want to get them done again.
Yeah.
Me too. Before we go to.
Oh,
Sunday.
yeah.
Same, yeah. I usually don't do that, but I've just been like, you know what, let me just do it, and then I'll stop for like a long ass time.
Dude,
and
me
then,
too.
Yeah.
I'm the same
Just
way.
for like a special occasion.
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah.
I'll just pop on my press-ons. I took them off today, finally.
Oh, yeah.
But they lasted a long time, too.
I seen some of those at the store. I was like, ooh, should
Yeah.
I do it? Should I do it? And then,
My niece gets a lot of them, and they last her.
Dude, they last me like 2 weeks. Sometimes more.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so like regular nails.
Yeah.
Basically.
Before you
could
get a
reuse
fail
them,
or switch them
yeah.
up.
Yeah, the only thing is like sometimes like if I do like smack it too hard, oops, it'll like pop off, but then I just like glue it back on and like nothing happened.
yeah, if you can like say that you lose it and you don't know where you lost it, then you can just put it back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
you may not be able to.
Yeah, because I think I lost one of them at work. Like it broke, it popped off, but it like landed on the floor, and I was just like, nobody's. And I put it in my apron.
Yeah, so comes, yeah.
Yeah, and I just put it in my apron so I could like glue it up like later.
Yeah, it's just convenient because you can just pop them off. I always wanted to try them.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
They have some nice ones now. I feel like back then they had like super ugly ones. Now they have like regular like.
I used to like them when I was little, like to buy them. I'm like, it was the coolest thing to
Really?
like put on fake nails, but like little Walmart ones and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're too young to get our nails
Yeah. But even now, young girls are getting their nails hella done.
Oh my god, they have the long ones too. It's not like little ones. They have crazy long
and all
ones.
these
Yeah.
crazy designs.
Yes.
And I'm like, how do you wipe your ass with like the long ones?
Yeah, I see young girls
like-
all the time, like middle school
Wow.
for sure,
Oh.
high school. Yeah.
And the lashes and the
Oh,
makeup.
yeah, they look old. They look older than that.
Yeah, crazy.
Mhm.
Like I think I had told you guys like when I went to my brother's school, like I just saw a bunch of girls and they all like looked older than me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and then I got confused for like a student, but it's crazy.
The new generations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like even on TikTok, like I'll see girls, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Like I love her all her stuff, and she's like 18, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I thought
I see that a lot.
yeah, I was like, I thought you were like older.
It's happening to me too, yeah.
Yeah, I see that a lot. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. It's okay, we'll look young longer.
Yeah.
We'll be old looking young.
We're not old, guys. I swear.
We're not that old.
I always forget my age.
I wish I could forget my age.
It happens to me all the time when I'm talking to him. And he just sees the look on my face when I realize my age. I'm like,
Yeah, dude.
I do be
Wow.
forgetting. I'm like, oh my goodness.
When I thought about like when I was little, I was like, I can't imagine myself being that age, right? And now I'm here, I'm like, oh damn. Like it's really.
You're like, I'm not that old.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm really here now.
Yeah.
Because I used to think I would feel like a hella adult when I was my age now, but I feel little. Like I
Yeah,
feel very young.
same. I have a baby and I still feel like a baby.
We
Yeah.
never really grow, I guess. And we're like, we don't realize that we're growing, and then we think, I don't know. It's weird.
Like he said, like it's kind of like we always have that child in us. We're just like grown,
We're
unsupervised
humans,
children.
just growing.
Big
Yeah,
children.
we're big babies.
Very- That's true.
We have
Yeah.
still our little things that we like childish things that we're like, oh, it makes us feel like a little warm
Yeah.
inside.
Inner child.
Disneyland, like
You're
little
never too
shows,
old for Disneyland.
or like
Yeah, because I like watching kid shows.
Me too.
Yeah.
It soothes me. It makes me feel like, maybe it makes me feel like a kid. That's why.
Yeah.
I
Can
love
ask a
Disney
question?
movies.
Life is stressful.
Like, what's your guys' comfort movie?
Oh.
Yeah,
Just
I'll say
one?
mine.
Okay.
Ratatouille.
Oh,
We talked about this before.
Yeah,
You told
I think
me.
so. Ever
Yeah.
since I was little, dude, if I was like scared or I couldn't sleep or I was sad, like I would just pop on Ratatouille, and I still do it to this day. I literally watched it yesterday.
For me, it's
Yeah.
Tarzan,
Oh, really?
but I haven't watched it in a while.
Yeah, dude,
But-
I always pop it on.
Yeah, that music. But for me, it was always Tarzan. It just made
Yeah.
me feel, for some reason, like the moment when he sees like his hand, like he tries to like put the mud on his face to be a gorilla too. And then she's like, my heart, like they have the same heart. I'm like,
It's such a cute
It
movie.
is
it's such a cute movie. So I feel like for me, it's probably that one or Lady in the Tramp. I used to love that movie too.
No.
Damn, I can't think of one. I feel like I have two.
Yeah. So you
I have
I
my
feel
comfort
like-
shows.
Oh, me too. I have those two.
Yeah.
Mm.
My comfort, one of them is New Girl.
Oh.
And that's just like, for me, I don't know, something
You and your
like,
brother watch it, huh?
Yeah, it's his comfort show too.
Yeah.
It's both our, and we're like, I'm like, he thought the same thing. I'm like, dude, I feel the same way. We're like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird, yeah.
But you don't have a movie?
I think I do, but I can't think of like.
Like, what's
I have
something you
two.
can pop on and you're just like, oh, I feel good. Like, I can.
Like background noise.
Yeah, because
that's
like
the
with
only-
Ratatouille, like sometimes I won't watch it because like I literally freaking put it on every week.
Mhm.
But like sometimes I'll just hello.
Oh no,
Good
no,
job.
oh no.
What percent are you at? For the
Oh, I saw a lot.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
good.
But like I'll just put it on for either like background or just to like I don't know. Like I don't know why it makes me feel good.
Yeah, that's
Like,
how
it
it is
just
too.
makes
You don't
me feel
necessarily
good.
sit there and watch it, but
Yeah.
it's just as long as it's something background noise, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
It could be like from childhood stemming, like,
I
it
think
really, or like it just speaks to you differently. It makes you feel a certain way.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, it's Finding Nemo and Monsters Inc.
Oh,
I
those
love
are good
Monsters.
ones. Those
Yeah.
are good ones. Those are good
Uh-huh.
ones.
They
Yeah.
are.
Either or, whichever one's on Netflix.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shrek too. I
Oh,
love Shrek.
Shrek.
I
I
watch
love
that movie
Shrek.
so much.
Oh,
I watch it
that's
all the
funny.
time.
Yeah.
Have you guys watched The New Little Mermaid?
I have not.
No, I want
no, I was
to.
thinking that earlier.
It's so good.
Is it good?
It's so good. I want to watch it. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't watched
We
it.
had it before COVID. They would always release the Disney princess movies like around my birthday,
Oh,
like the
really?
week of March.
Oh.
Always around my birthday. And this year they didn't do it, but me and my mom literally always go and like
Watch
we've been
the
waiting. We've been waiting. We might go tomorrow, but
Oh.
we're waiting. I'm waiting.
Have you guys
It's
watched
Mhm.
Yes.
the Guardians of the Galaxy?
I
Dude,
did.
I want to watch it.
No, did you cry?
With the whole.
You're heartless. I'm just
Oh
kidding.
no! You know what? There's a story behind that because my mom it was Mother's Day. We went to watch it. My mom wanted to like get out of the house because my grandma's at our house right now, and she's like,
It's been out for a while.
and then that day is like the week of my finals, and I had a final due the next day. And my mom was like, I want to do this, but it was Mother's Day, right? So I wasn't gonna say no. But I knew in the back of my head that I had a shitload of work, and I was watching it, and I was just like miserable. I was like,
that makes sense.
like it was just miserable, dude. I was like, I was stressing out, and I emailed my professor that day right before the movie if I could get an extension because he's the only professor that has ever done that. He says, just let me know if you need more time.
Yeah.
And I had emailed him, I'm like, can I please get an extension? And so I didn't even have a response yet, and then I went to the movie, so I'm just like, you know, and it was the next day, and I had nothing.
Yeah.
So I could not. My mind was not there.
there.
But I do like it in general, and it was sad. But
Did you get the extension?
I did.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
You're like, I wish I would have done
I'm
that
like, who
before.
cares?
Right,
She already
I know, I
graduated.
would've-
I know, she did.
She's
Yeah.
already done.
Yeah, I passed my classes too. I passed trainings.
Yay.
Oh.
I know. Oh, it feels nice to not have homework sometimes. I don't really like think about it all the time, but when I do sometimes, I have like this big like just feeling of relief. Feels good.
Mhm.
Feels
You're
nice.
done.
Dude, yeah. That's good.
That's
Nice to be done
it.
with that.
That's it. You had to sacrifice all that time, but now you get to like
Now you're a
enjoy
free woman.
it.
Yeah, now I just have
You
to
have to
prepare
adjust to
for the
it,
next phase of my life, which I'm stressed. I'm like worried about, but
Mm-hmm.
It'll
Big
come.
change. Big
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
now I'm just like, damn it, I have to go
Grow
start
up.
working. Yes, yeah.
Really grow up. Be more on your own. Go slowly,
And
but
even though like it is scary and all these things, I feel like I know I'm ready. It's that time. It's just
Yeah.
time. I need to go do this thing because it's like I can't prolong something. It needs to happen.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to just like be in it and be like good already. And right now it's like the beginning where you're like scared and just overwhelmed.
Right.
But I can't wait to be in it and just be
Like,
like,
I
okay,
got
I'm
this.
used to it, you
My
know.
routine.
Yeah.
And then we can't wait
It'll
to
be
hear all
good.
about
I
it.
know.
On the
I
next
know.
podcast.
The next podcast.
Right, yeah. Right.
Oh.
But it's happening fast.
Yeah.
Literally in like 3 weeks, huh?
Yeah.
First of all, those 2
Yeah.
years of your program flew
Dude,
by. I
they
feel like
went
you
so
just
fast.
started.
Dude, yes.
I feel like you just had started. I'm like,
Yeah.
just graduating already? Like, what?
It flies by, especially when you're just so busy and like for my schedule to have all this stuff to do, and then it just flies by even more because life
Yeah.
just goes by fast when you're busy too.
Yeah.
But in the moment, it really did suck. Like it sucked.
Oh,
ass.
yeah.
It sucked.
Yeah.
You're just like every moment of your life, you're kind of like, all right, what do I have to do? I have to do this, APs, and it's things that you're like don't want to do. There's certain things that you're like, I really don't want to do.
Yeah. And
But I
it's
have to.
every week something new.
Yeah.
New
Every
homework.
month,
Yeah.
then you hit midterms and then finals, and
New information.
they really do make you get out of your comfort zone. Like
I
was-
remember when we would study for so long.
For hours in
it
the library.
sucks. You don't want to be doing that. They would make us videotape.
Don't go
This
to
kinda
school,
seems
kids.
familiar to me.
Just
kidding. Don't go to school.
I'm
you
just
said.
kidding.
No,
What happened? Only
this is kind of familiar to me
Or start a podcast.
because I had to videotape my group, and it was four of us. Yeah. And it was like our family group, and then we had to videotape ourselves doing like a family therapy session. And
that's cute.
so
Oh,
we each
wow.
had to like alternate. I had to be the social worker and then the family, but
You
in-
made me laugh.
but yeah, that was like the most
ASMR.
fun thing. for me.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
What happened?
How was I? ASMR. Just kidding.
Bro, how does that sound when you can on the thing?
My head hurts from the audio.
I'm gonna give myself a little Britney Spears on my microphone.
That'd be
hear
cute.
that.
Yeah, you hear that?
Wow, that sounds
That was good.
Hello, Sandy.
good. Deal.
It
sounded crazy.
I know. That sounds funny, huh? Like,
Oh,
It
this
feels
sounds like a
good, too.
heartbeat.
oh, does it?
Like, you know, that sounds like scratching. Watch, what is that? Watch the heartbeat. Watch.
Oh, it does. Oh, Oh, this feels good. Or sounds.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
That feels nice.
Can we put rhinestones on these?
No, bitch.
Be fancy.
No.
No.
I'm gonna buy my own and then bring it.
You could, I guess.
Were these expensive? Was all this expensive?
These microphones, I think they were, because this came with one microphone, I think. And I think this one, honestly, I don't know how much this was, but these were like $30 each.
Oh.
And then
Oh,
this
okay.
this thing was, I think, the most expensive one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Well, your
Full
MacBook
adapter?
was, or was it more than
No,
that?
my MacBook was. This one was. It wasn't that pricey. It was maybe like $100. Honestly, I don't even fucking remember. I could be lying. It's probably like $50. No, I think it was like 50, maybe to 100. I don't
Oh,
remember.
okay.
So it wasn't that bad. I was like, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to spend too much money.
Yeah.
So I just got basic,
And that's
cheap
all you need.
little.
Wait, you didn't say why you wanted to start a podcast.
Podcast.
We're trying to start a podcast.
Honestly, I have no idea. And I'm just kidding. No, I really wanted to start a podcast because I'm trying to get rich. I'm just kidding.
No, literally.
Relax. And we just want our cut, so.
Yeah. So, I thought it would be really fun. Like, I've always kind of wanted to dive into, like, social media. Kind of like how I don't want to fucking wear these anymore. Because I had started, like, my YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm trying to, like, work on my TikTok. And then I thought a podcast would be really cool because I like to talk. And I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
What are you trying
She's
to
like,
say?
we never shut up, so might as well record it.
No, yeah, I thought it would be really
Right.
cool to like just have like my friends or family or whoever wants to be on my podcast and just come because like to me it's fun. Like I get to spend time with people that I like and care about, and I get to have good conversations and then like record it, and if it does good, then like win-win, you know.
Wait, that was.
You guys gotta ask me this later when I'm not nervous.
I know. I'm like, we need to like take a fucking shot next time,
I
or
know.
like
They
maybe
have
next
some
time.
snacks.
Yeah, maybe have some snacks.
You guys
Maybe,
chewing.
yeah, or like the
Yeah.
McBain or McDonald.
McBain.
Yes. I feel like that would really.
I'm
take
like
a lot
hungry
of, like,
now. Like,
Me
too, I
Me
got
too.
hungry.
I'm really hungry too.
We should have got food.
I know, ramen sounds good. I've been craving
Dude,
it
that
since you
sounds
said
bomb.
it.
I'm gonna have sopa marucha. I should make some. I'll be more prepared this next time.
No, you were though.
Shit.
No, yeah. I mean, I feel like sometimes you just kind of have to flow too, because like sometimes even if you try to follow something, it's like we want to talk about something else.
It
Like,
sounds like robotic or too
I feel
like.
like I just need to have something said. That way, when we do get quiet, we're like, okay.
Yeah.
maybe just
Then, like,
maybe
direction.
that's
Or like a
what-
little
yeah.
whiteboard.
And thanks today to our sponsor, Immediate Relief.
Manifest.
Yeah. If Apple were a fucking sponsor, and TJ Maxx better sponsor.
We're like, they owe us a couple things.
Alright, guys, thank you so much for
Thanks for
joining us. Hit the like, subscribe.
Please make us famous so that we don't have to work anymore.
Need money, you guys. We have a child to support. Just kidding.
And like 5 cats.
Literally. All right, bye, guys.
Bye.